Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today's read is going to be about love, devotion, commitment, a good fortune cycle that's arriving for you. And when I'm talking about devotion, that's you being devoted to projects, people, everything that's important to you, and how you can put your focus and pour your love into that. And also love, people's love and attraction to you that you're drawing in, love and abundance that you're displaying and offering to the world as well. Just everything of this beautiful cycle of giving and receiving and feeling valued. It's a really, really rich, beautiful time. And as I was discussing in my last couple readings, you guys can look forward to a time of alleviation of all this heavy feelings and these just crazy roller coasters of emotions that have been hitting all of us. I mean, I've been speaking to a lot of people over on Instagram about it too, and I feel like with the harvest season that comes in right after the autumn equinox, what happens is it's a preparation of a season, and before each one we start to do this natural cleanse. And with any cleansing, all these emotions arise, and with that turbulent feelings, what do we really need to release? We go back to childhood memories, we go back to places where we were very excitable, frightened, sometimes depressed. So all these things whirl around, so we get this cacophony of emotions, and you actually feel like you're mentally unwell. And it also provides us, with head pain, third eye pain, our crown chakra pain, so that's going to be alleviated. It really just is like a swirling dervish of everything that erupts before we release it, and the release is like in the next 48 hours. So everybody, you're going to start to feel more balanced. I was going through it as well, and it is a very turbulent time. So just know all is well. Everything's just trying to recalculate, and so you can reassert yourself in a better, more balanced way. So let's see what's coming in. We have a 3-card spread. We have Moon in Libra, which is number 19 for number 1. And this says, bringing peace into your life and your relationships will flourish. Number 2 is Leo and joy, and that's also a number 5, a time of celebration and success. I see that for a great many of you guys. Number 3 is your inner wild child awakens, Moon in Aquarius, free spirit, and number 23. And I'll let you look at those for a moment and take them in and see intuitively what really speaks to you. Again, I just want to reiterate, most people know this, but sometimes there's new viewers that come into any kind of tarot, astrology, or whatever. This is for a gigantic collective, so not every little thing will resonate. And I often tell people, pick 2, watch all of them, and then choose what resonates with you. It really is kind of like the power of suggestion. You already know what's good for you intuitively, and sometimes you just need to hear it out loud to align yourself with that energy. I know I do. If I'm having like a really speedy morning and I'm pressing myself for no reason, I slow down, I listen to a reader or a speaker or somebody who rejuvenates my thinking, and I like to do that each morning. It's kind of like that power of suggestion. I go, oh yeah, that's what I'm working towards. That's what I want my will to press onward towards, peace of mind. Most importantly for me, and I feel most people, is just being present in the moment so we can get the beauty and the magic out of it, right? And read all the signs and synchronicities. So we're going to start with number 1, which is Moon in Libra. Okay, so I'm going to pull your animal first. I love this card for you. You have the rat. Now the rat is highly adaptable. I know it doesn't sound like the nicest animal, but the rat can acclimate to anything. It will survive. It has survived plagues. It brought part of the plague little riders on them. But what I mean is they move in and out. They are fierce and ferocious little buggers when need be, but they can acclimate. They are very flexible. They can live in so many different climates. They work sometimes almost like in that kind of hive mentality. And I don't mind rats. Like if a rat passed my, cross my path, cross my path, I wouldn't be afraid of it. There's just something that I find so lovely about them. I just think they're like giant mice. So this is just saying, be flexible. If things aren't going entirely your way, or things aren't landing in the manner that you want, when we're accepting and we move on from that, guess what? New and better things come our way. But when we kind of get stuck in that, oh, that's not what I want, we get in that pessimistic cycle, it closes some opportunities for us. So really know that this is a time too, I'm feeling, for you guys, for self-care. It's going to help you tap into your creative, beautiful self. And the magic that's inside you is going to start to come out, and you're going to manifest what you want. You're going to seek out, like a rat does, what is that morsel? What is that little bit on my path that I'm going to need to get to the next stage? Whether it's a little heart reparation so you can really be open to love. I'm always suggesting this to people because music works in a really magic way. I love to listen to jazz in the morning. It does something super soothing. It relaxes, your muscles. You start to tap your feet. You start to feel good. So really reach for music. Sometimes silence starts chatter in people's heads a little too quickly, and music alleviates that. So that's something, that I always like to suggest with people. So let's see, your next card is Starfish Spirit. Open to infinite possibilities. When we decide that everything is possible, everything is possible. When we decide that we have any choice that we want in this world, professionally, intimately, family-wise, we can stop, pivot, and readjust at any moment. I'm always telling people this too. Just because you commit to something for the moment doesn't mean you're in it for life. If you want to date this person, it doesn't mean that you are beholden to them for any reason whatsoever. It is there to simply experience, is it something that you want in your life? A job, a vocation, you can try it temporarily. If you're taking a class that doesn't suit you, feel free at any moment. And I feel this is for a lot of you students. If you've started a new class and it's just not resonating with you, the information you don't find it of interest or value to you, switch that class. Don't feel like you're stuck. So many people find it so hard to say no these days, and I don't know why, because it's your choice, it's your money, it's your direction in life. Feel free to say no, thank you. Also, to people, if you have people asking you out and they're just not your cup of tea, say thank you, no. That's it. You don't have to explain yourself. So many people are afraid to say no or feel like they have to explain their point of view. You don't. It's something you feel. You don't want to do it. C'est la vie. You know what I mean? I feel that your mind is going to start to clear out, and you're going to profit from that because you need to create vacancies for new information that's coming your way. All these possibilities that are going to sort of shine in and say hello to you. Let's see what else is coming your way. Oh, I love this. This used to come up all the time. Will. Assert your will. I feel like in certain areas, all it takes is a little focus and will to move forward, to push forward. My will every day when I wake up is to be as aligned, calm, and happy as possible. So I reach for what brings that. It's really as simple as that. It really is. What is going to bring me calm happiness today? I'm going to wake up slowly. I'm not going to feel rushed. I'm not going to move towards anything that brings me aggravation. I'm not going to look at bills right away. I'm not going to answer emails if anybody's harassing you for something, or answers where you feel like you're pushed for time. Not going to do that. I feel everybody needs to slowly ease their way into their day and allow for calmness. And that's something that, you're going to be able to elevate your life because of that. You're going to be able to tap into, okay, what's going to bring me joy, calm, and ease, as opposed to, I got to do this. The rat race. You don't need to participate in that. We put these weird structures around us where we think we have to check off this list. So we race through the day where we undervalue our skills, and we do all these things and sometimes cut corners. We don't need to do that, and we certainly don't need to go out of our way and make other people's lives easier while making ours harder. You know what I mean? Like, oh, sure, I'll pick that person up. I'll do that. I'll do this and that. Do not stretch yourself thin for other people, because they'll allow you to really run yourself into the ground so they can preserve some of their time. Remember to really protect yourself. Put your oxygen mask on first, and really start to read into other people's intentions. I feel like you're going to be really good at that. So let's do a little fan out and see what's happening. I love these cards. I had this deck tucked away for a little while. I absolutely love it. Very interesting with the 5 and 7 of Wands, because 5 of Wands, 5s are cards of conflict, saying your interests may clash with other people. So put yourself first. Do not give in or, be swayed by popular opinion. This is about you standing your ground, especially since the Seven of Wands is there too. That's about you standing up for yourself. Whatever you're thinking right now, you're absolutely right. You're in the right position. But what you don't want to do is engage in petty arguments. What you don't want to do is give away your energy. Stand strong. Be silent as often as you can when other people are trying to convince you of something, because if you have to really engage or feel like you're being defensive, you're losing your energy to them. You just hold your ground. That's what this Seven of Wands is. Whatever you're thinking and your kind of purpose or direction is now, it's your life. You are right. Do not feel like you have to over-explain. Do not give in to these people. Do not join the conflict, because I feel like there are a few people right now, maybe at work or in your family, where they just want to be petty and argumentative. You're like, I'm good, because guess what? I feel like you guys do have a super cool new love interest coming in. They are definitely adoring you from afar right now. I feel like on social media and or in school, they're like at a desk and they're watching you, or at work, they're watching you. And this is actually going to be like a hot fall love affair that is coming in for you. It's just something about you right now, the air of enchantment. I feel like you're manifesting this through just thinking about it, trying to draw love into your life, and you're able to do this at a pretty cool capacity because you're tapped into that. You're tapped into that goddess kind of love nature, and it's very attractive and it works like a magnet right now. Meanwhile, let everybody else go crazy around you. Seriously, wands are about, people are passionate right now about whatever their ideas are, and they're trying to inflict their will on you. No thank you. You're right here in the middle. I want love. I'm so tired of all this petty I want, everybody's point of view, everybody's schemes and all of that right now. Everybody's running schemes, I feel like, and you're like, you know what, there's endless possibilities, but I would just like to take care of myself right now and move forward and have peace of mind. And that's where you're at, and it's really beautiful because you're not playing around, and you're not going to fall for that. You also have the protection card right now, which means, you're universally and spiritually protected right now. So wherever you're trying to guide your energies and your outcome, you're going to have help with that, and it's going to work out beautifully. It's almost like you're supercharged if you were a crystal. You've got this. You understand the flow of energy and the direction and focus of it when you really have intention behind it. So you're going to come out on top in really beautiful ways. So that's you, Group 1. Very beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below if you need a private read. Thank you to my new patrons yesterday. I really appreciate your love and support. If you have any questions about becoming a patron, just ask me. Come over to my Instagram and DM me, and I can just tell you right away. I can send you the links and all that, because I really appreciate that. It helps support the channel, and it's so wonderful. I really, really appreciate it, and I can tell you the different benefits and what's going on. Okay, I'm loving that for you. I love love. So I get so excited when people have love and things blossoming in their life. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful energy, Group 1. So now we're on to number 2, Sun and Leo, joy. Right away, I'm feeling this group. There's going to be a lot of lighthearted banter, fun, and silliness coming into your life. But right now, get prepared for some change. This is what's happening. You realize there's a few things in place that you can't really abide it right anymore. You feel like it's excess. I feel like it takes an excess of your time. It takes some of your focus. It may be a person, place, or thing, an extra job. If you guys have a secondary job, or they're putting too much of a workload at you at work, see if you can leave a little earlier or come in a little bit late, lessen your hours so you can have time for what you do. Because I feel like you're a real awesome team player, and you're willing to pitch in, but what happens is people are starting to take advantage of that a little bit, and you want some joy and you want some change. You want to alleviate some of this time press so you have more room to breathe. So right now, just ask yourself, what's my intention for the work I'm currently doing? Can I clear out my mind? How much stuff do I have going on that doesn't hold any importance to me? You know what I mean? We establish patterns sometimes, and we start doing the same things because we're just used to it, and our subconscious plugs us in, and we're like, okay, I have to do A, B, and C. But it's sort of start that super present awareness. Why am I doing this right now? What's my motivation? What do I hope to get out of it? And is it really going to help me or serve me in some way? Like, instead of going to the mall or going and just shopping around, because a lot of people just use that as therapy, touching and looking at things. Should you maybe be outside in a park or by water where it's quiet and you don't have other people around you. Because sometimes when you're shopping, you get that energy of those anxious people that shouldn't be spending money, yet they are. Or you ever just look at something peacefully at a rack or on a shelf and somebody literally elbows their way into you and they crowd your space? It's like they're very unmindful, and that's not helpful for our peace of mind. Being out in nature, being alone, reading a book, being around animals is much more peaceful. So if you find yourself going just to a shop because you want to browse, or you think acquiring something is going to make you feel better, think again about that. Think about the last time you just bought something, a tchotchke or something that wasn't a book or something that you could learn from. Like, what did you do with that item? Did you cherish it, or was it just like an impulse buy? Ask yourself that, because that's something you want to change, because you have this beautiful tiger energy. You're ready to take charge. You're ready to be the leader in a lot of aspects in your life. You don't want to be in the back seat anymore and have other people direct you. You're kind of getting the feel of the strength of yourself and the energy that you can project outwardly and make changes that you want to make in your life, in your environment, and around you. And you're really stepping into that power, and people are going to take notice. I'm going to get some tarot on that, because I feel that very strongly. I feel like it's your time in a leadership capacity, and or a lot more people are listening or paying attention to you than you think. See, the Hermit. So you need time to reflect and be alone to really kind of direct your path and know what it is. Focusing on it directly. What's the next step you want to take? Not pushing yourself, not getting anxious, not over jamming your calendar, but really making some good choices. The Star, yes, look at these two major arcana. King of Cups. So you're going to have a love offer coming in too, in a very, very profound way, authentic, real, absolutely like gobsmacking love with this Star card. That's why I feel like you kind of, some of you guys, I feel like you became over the last couple weeks a homebody, and you're like, oh my God, why am I secluding myself? Should I be out there more doing this and that? But what you're doing is you're kind of gathering your energy, your spirit, and your strength, because new love is coming in a really epic way. And you've manifested this, and so have your spirit guides, and everything is helping you along with this. The Star card is almost like this kind of like this overarching big huge golden web that you're weaving along with your spirit guides, your hope, you're manifesting using the law of attraction to create this ideal encounter with this amazing person who is a soul connection as well. And what happens is it's almost like a sonar that we put out there. We're thinking of them, therefore it's like they're receiving this information and they make their way towards us. And this person is an ideal companion. This person is somebody who has such high compatibility with you, but you're in awe of their beauty, their grace, their elevated presence, because they're obviously someone who has a little stature, big style, big heart, but just so gracious and wonderful. I love King energy because it's very elevated, especially the King of Cups, because they're emotionally balanced. They know how to listen. They know how to give. They're emotionally intelligent, and they have wonder still of the world and the magic that's in it, especially with the Star energy. It means this is brushed with destiny. So this is really beautiful energy. Whoa, I am loving that. I'm going to pull one more card for you right here. So beautiful. Yeah, so you have the focus card. So right now, have your focus be on yourself, what you want. Start the envisionment process for this love coming in. How would you love it to play out? Use all five senses. Really engross yourself in all the feelings of this, because it's really coming in and it's destined. And the thing is, when we provide the beauty and magic, which is only the focus and intention, that's when it arrives. Not having lack mentality, not having fear, not feeling like you're incompetent in any way, just knowing that you're enough. You're not only enough, you're always more than enough. In every endeavor you're trying to participate in your life, in work, in your family life, you're doing your best. And guess what? That is more than enough. You are a loving entity that's providing the world, with your light, your unique perspective. So always know that what you have to offer has honor, beauty, and you're aligned with what you're supposed to be doing more and more each day. So you don't have to push or feel like hurried in any way, because this magic is coming to you. The Star card is allowing you to really read the synchronistic signs that are available to you, okay? So beautiful energy, group 2. I love that so much. Yeah, you need a little R&R to connect with this energy. Beautiful. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all and describe it to your friends. Do your like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you hit the little gray arrow, people were having problems with that, and they were DMing me, oh Melanie, how do I get a private read, how do I do this and that? Right at the bottom of the screen there's a little gray arrow. You tap that, all the links come up for you guys. Okay, and thank you for my new patrons that just joined and are supporting my channel. I really love and appreciate it. And you people buying my jewelry, you guys are the best. And thank you for all your great feedback over on my Etsy channel. I'm really pleased, and I'm so happy because I love creating these things, and I love that you guys are out there wearing them and photographing yourself. It's so wonderful. So get ready for this love. It's so good. It's so powerful. It's so lovely. Yeah, you're like, guess what? This little chicken is turning into a tiger. You should listen to that Katy Perry song, Roar, because that's going to be like your song. Beautiful winds of change. Okay, now we're on to Aquarius. So this is about you becoming a free spirit. This is about your inner wild child coming out. This is about you tired of being subdued and doing what other people think you have to do. This is your time to come out and do exactly what you want. You have the resilience and the growth card, and you're not taking no for an answer. When you want something, you're aligning yourself with it, which is very powerful. You're setting the intention, more power. You're putting the focus in extreme power, and you're going. And I feel like you are doing what you want. You're being who you want. You're expressing and dressing the way you want. You're kind of coming out of this beautiful, like, conformist kind of mode. Well, maybe I should just go along to get along. No more of that. You're like, this is how we operate now. Fully authentic gear, one forward, and off you go. And people are adoring and loving it times 10. Like, you're going to be so well received when you let that wild child out. You say those funny things you're thinking. You wear that bright, I love red shoes in any capacity. You buy those red leather boots. You wear that feather in your hair. You wear that crazy circlet, you start wearing really big expressive jewelry, your nails are all different color, whatever. You're letting yourself just be this creative force of fun and might, and it's starting to really magnify. Yeah, see the rooster? That in Chinese zodiac, that is the ones that want to sparkle, shine, and cock-a-doodle-doo. Look over here and look who's ruling the roost, right? Cock-a-doodle-doo. I'm a rooster in the zodiac too, and I know I have this weird thing that if I haven't been somewhere in a while and people haven't seen me and I want to show up, I want to put in this great effort and look great and look a little crazy. And I'll always add all these like extra things in my ensemble, like a big tassel belt and all this stuff. And, just be fun and be showy and be crazy. It's great when you just let that shine and you're authentic, because so many people have put on their beige cardigan and walk out there in the world and they're like, hello, hello. And it's like, oh, excuse me, did I fall asleep while you were talking? I swear sometimes I feel like if you have to go through one more little small talk, you're going to punch somebody in the face. I feel like if you have to hear the same little things and the mundane and the boring because you have something that's ready to burst out of you, you are just, and I'm only kidding, I'm not an advocate for violence in any way, but you know what I mean? Someone's talking to you, you're like, if I have to hear the same thing again, I will literally dig a hole in the ground and I will jump in it and cover myself up. I get like that too. You're way too expansive right now. There's way too much great stuff going on. You don't have time for any of that. Yeah, see, look at how strong you're feeling. You're looking out over and okay, this is so fantastic. Okay, again, you're drawing in love too. All the other groups had this fantastic love. You're so appealing to so many people right now on such an epic scale. Like whatever you're doing, how you're walking, your new fall boots, whatever is going on, you are feeling good. You're feeling your oats. You're feeling fine, and this magic is kind of radiating out of you, where people are highly attracted to you. So get ready for people coming at you left, right, and center. You're feeling strong. You just feel like, nothing is stopping me. Why the hell would I put the brakes on my own life when I'm the one driving the car? No, thank you. Full speed ahead. Here I come, Route 66. You're making plans. You're getting on with people because you're realizing that when you're truly yourself and you're authentic and you're not caring what anybody else is doing or saying around you, you're just creating this beautiful magic that is just like light and happiness, because your ego is gone. Gone, baby, gone. You don't care about that anymore. You're coming from soul, light, peace, love, and it's emanating from you. And you're a huge magnet for so many great things because of that right now. I mean, on a really gigantic, epic scale, you're going to be really surprised what's coming in. Money, offers, opportunities, love, all of this stuff. It just is like an avalanche. And you created this. You created this vortex of like, just receiving, and you're ready and you're thankful. And a big part of that is you have gratitude, and that's amazing. And that's what's helping you. And keep that up, because you're going to have this beautiful understanding that, you are definitely the Alpha and Omega. It starts with you. It starts with your day, your attitude, and what you'll allow and what you have gratitude for. And it keeps coming. And then the day ends with that. And it ends on a beautiful note of you saying thank you. And the universe is like, bless this person. Let's just make him or her the hottest sparkly item on the counter. And that's what you're feeling, and you deserve that. It's your time. So I'm very excited for you, group 3. It's really magic and bright, fun. I'm hearing Spanish music, like salsa music, like you're just on fire, and it's gorgeous. So love and light to you. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it, you guys. You are amazing.